What's up, everyone? Hello world, my name is Perry Hall as always, and today we have a very special guest. And she is...
Your girlfriend, wife, your wife. Yes,
Wife.
Sometimes I forget. You forced me out of bed very early today.
Oh.
You better have a great reason for that.
Well, we do have a great reason today. Today we're gonna be going around shooting photos as always. Ellie has this trusty Konica Big Mini with her.
He gave me the oldest camera he had because he doesn't trust me with his $1,000 camera on my hand. That's the truth. Right, Perry?
Well, I mean, something like that. And I have
the $1,000 camera. He has that.
A little bit. Actually,
do you want to switch?
Actually, a little bit more. You want to switch today?
Nah.
Are you sure?
No, it's all good.
All right.
It's all good.
So Ellie, what are we gonna do today?
So what are we gonna do today? I was getting a little bored of being stuck in the house due to this pandemic that actually made me lose my job, and I thought that it could have been a very nice idea to learn how to shoot photos with you while just you know, going around to the places where I usually take tourists, as I work in tourism and right now tourism is completely stuck, and yeah, just bother you with all the annoying curiosities that I have to share about the beautiful city of Rome.
Alright, I'm pretty excited about that. So today we're going to be using the Kentmere Pan 400. I also have Kentmere Pan 400 as well.
I guess I open it from here.
Yeah. You want to load it right now?
Yes. Is there anything inside of here? Am I burning some?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Alright. How do I do this?
Alright, we're going to load it up like this.
Can I do it?
Yeah. So you shut it. Go ahead.
Already?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just focus it. There's two circles in between. You see the two? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, press the button.
Okay.
That's it. Alright. Let's get this day started.
Let's go.
Good shot. Nice. Yeah, I think we're pretty warmed up here, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna go next to that beautiful place right over there, the Colosseum.
Babe, can you imagine that once where the Colosseum stands right now, there was an artificial lake that Emperor Nero made for his private mansion, the Domus Aurea?
No, I did not know that.
Indeed, there was an artificial lake because right underneath the Colosseum there is an aqueduct. You know that Romans were awesome on building aqueducts.
Yes, true.
And yeah, they created this artificial lake with the water coming out of the aqueduct, which is underground. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I did.
That's actually a beautiful shot.
You know, babe, that 2,000 years ago, you would have been inside of the Colosseum right now.
Really?
Yes, this line has been put here to give people a sense of how big the Colosseum actually was, because all of this wall collapsed during an earthquake. So this is the line marking the old perimeter of the Colosseum.
Oh.
Posso?
Come si chiamano i cavalli?
Lui è Rone e lui Learco.
Bellissimo.
Buona giornata, grazie. Ciao.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao, grazie.
Oddio, guarda il cavallo.
Ok, grazie.
Nome.
Tell them to come in the light.
Guarda, vieni qua, quando sei nella luce, puoi andare anche tu. Santiago, puoi venire un po' più avanti? Guarda dove c'è la luce.
Guarda, mia amica mangia.
Oh, che carino! Ma qua c'è anche Elsa.
Well guys, as you can see right now it's lunchtime, and Ellie, where are we?
We are in Largo Argentina.
You got any fun facts for us here?
I have one historical fact, very important. This is the place where Caesar got stabbed and killed. So, information number one. And then the very cool story that I always like to tell. Did you ever watch The Aristocrat, the movie?
Yeah.
From Disney?
Yep.
You know that in the Italian translation of the movie, the character of the red cat, which is Thomas O'Malley in the English version, is called Romeo, the best cat of the Colosseum. Romeo è il meglio del Colosseo, because Rome has actually many sanctuaries for cats, and this one in Largo Argentina is one of the most famous, counting around 300 cats at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They actually have a veterinary clinic right over here, and if I were a cat, I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to live here.
Yeah,
Well, we should probably start eating right now before the seagulls do.
I guess so, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Ellie, come on, get in there closer.
Guarda il gatto, guarda dove è il gatto.
Ha fatto mia.
Aspettami un attimo.
Io il baby.
That is one of the talking statues of Rome. It's an ancient statue, but it's nowadays used as a display of opinions that the Roman people have towards politics and stuff. They write on post-it and then they attach it to the wall of the statue or to the plastic wall that has been put nearby.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wonder what this statue is about.
Italians are very opinionated.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. There is also an art piece. Look at that.
So Ellie, where are we right now?
We are in Piazza Navona, which is considered one of the most beautiful squares in the world.
Indeed.
And you know, what you're seeing right now, it's a more modern aspect of the square. But can you believe this, back in ancient Roman time, was a stadium? We are walking on top of a Roman stadium, which is above ground, roughly 3 meters underground. But you can still imagine this being a stadium by the shape. The oval shape of the square that recalls the shape of Circus Maximus, for instance, which was the bigger version. But this was a place where they will play sports.
Wow. Put in the frame, him in the frame, right there. Go. Put it all in the frame.
I think I'm wasting food.
So Ellie, where are we right now?
We are standing in front of the Pantheon, which is the most well-preserved Roman monument on Earth.
I did not know that.
And the very cool thing about it is that it's actually still being used for the same purpose it was built for. Pantheon comes from the words pan and theos, which means every god. So the Romans used to praise all gods in here. Nowadays, it turned into a Christian church.
Oh, Christian church.
Yes. So they still have masses inside, and it's also a mausoleum for the old Italian royal family. And for instance, Raphael, the painter, is buried inside as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely did not know that. Wow. You look cool with the glasses. So guys, right now we're at Piazza de España, and tell us a little bit about Piazza de España, Ellie.
I'm going to tell you guys something about the fountain behind my shoulder. That fountain is called La Barcaccia, and it was made by Bernini father to remember the flood of the 16th century. During this flood, the waters of the Tiber arrived here with all of the boats from the fishermen that used to fish on the Tiber River. So to remember that flood, we have the fountain of the Barcaccia. Another cool thing to know about it is that the water that the fountain is using is the same water of the same aqueduct that sends the water to the Trevi fountain as well as the fountain of the Four Rivers in Piazza Navona. And but here the level of the elevation is very low, and so there was not enough water to have like big sprinkling coming outside of the fountain. And for this reason, for the design, it's good to have a boat with the water coming from below.
Pretty cool. So it's been a long day. Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
How many miles did we walk?
A lot. But I gotta say, it's been pretty eventful. We got a few fun shots today. We learned a lot, obviously. I kind of want to touch base on your first time being on the streets. How do you feel about it? How was it?
It's not my first time being on the streets. It's my first time being on the street with a camera.
Okay, hold on, wait 1 second.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
It was very interesting. On the other hand, for me personally, it was a little challenging because I don't really feel comfortable on going to people's faces and blast a picture on their face. You know, it's something that makes me feel like I'm a creep, and I don't like feeling like a creep. And I don't like to make people upset, so I think I overthink it, and probably I should relax a little more about it. And I must admit that today I played it a little easy and comfortable by taking pictures of cute puppies and couples and people that were not aware of my presence behind their shoulder.
But I feel like that's a fun go-to though. I mean, those photos are always really fun to do.
It was interesting.
Regardless, it kind of puts you in the moment. You know, you can get in there and work the shot. I really like the one at Trevi Fountain when we were at with the dog and the guy, and how you went in there and kind of worked the shot. It was really nice.
Hopefully it turned out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully it will. Yeah, but also, you know, being used to snapping picture with the iPhone.
Yes.
With your phone. It's pretty interesting to actually handle an object that allows you only to 36 shots. And I must admit that I felt pretty hesitant every time I had to press on the shutter because I wasn't completely sure if that was the perfect one, and I had only one chance. So that's another thing. It made me a little more conscious about the importance of each image, and it gives photography a whole another level of value, I must admit. Analog photography, that's what it does.
Definitely.
Thank you for showing me your skills and making me realize that I will never be like you, and that every person has his own things in life, and mine is not street photography. No, I'm just kidding. Mine is not. I mean, I don't know. Let's see.
We'll have to retake on this and do round 2, another video. But I mean, I gotta say, for your first time, Ellie, you kind of got in there, you did what you had to do, and it was really fun.
Next time you lead a group of 50 people.
Yeah, so her job is definitely a lot harder than my job, obviously, so.
No, it's just different.
But I feel like I really enjoyed actually, obviously, spending some time with you as always. Usually Ellie's gone for 6 months out of the year, so it's kind of nice. And actually acting like a tourist in our own city that we live in, so that was really fun. And thank you so much for all those fun little history lessons, and
you're welcome.
And those fun little details. It really makes it fun. So, all right.
Thank you,
guys. As always, like, subscribe, give us some comments, follow this beautiful lady right here on our Instagram.
Follow him.
Put it right here, wherever it's gonna be, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ciao.